also, we've been given the plan, we've been given the front elevation, and we've been given the side elevation of a prism. And we've been asked to draw what that prism would look like in 3D. Now, some people are just good at being able to be given these kind of, drawings and being able to interpret what they are in 3D. Some people aren't. If you fall into that latter category where you're not very good at doing it, just practice. But I'm going to try and sort of draw it and try and show you why it should be. And hopefully if you can try and visualize it, it makes things easier. So, first of all, what is a plan? Well, a plan, if you think about plans for a house, you're looking at it from looking down on it, right? So a plan is just looking at it from the top. Okay. The front elevation is looking at it from the front. The side elevation is just looking at it from the side. Okay. So first things first, I'm going to color code things just so we can keep track of what we're doing. So I'm going to color code this rectangle. I'm going to color code this rectangle. I'm going to color code this rectangle. And I'm going to color code this rectangle. And I'm going to color code this rectangle. And that just helps us keep track of what we're doing. Now I'm going to draw what's going on. So I'm just going to zoom out a little bit. And I'm just going to draw what's going on. So it looks to me that we've got something like this going on. Okay, so if I then just color code it. So that's my side elevation, looking at it from like that. So that's my side elevation. Because of course I wouldn't see this shelf here because unless there were shadows and stuff, but in maths we assume there's no such thing as shadows, right? But yeah, I wouldn't see that if there were no shadows. I'd just see those two rectangles. Then if I color code the front elevation, so that's my front elevation. So I'm looking at it from this direction here. Okay, that's fairly obvious. I'm just going to see that shape. Then if I look at it from the top, that's that rectangle here. And that's that rectangle here. So that's my plan view looking down. Now again, I wouldn't see this rectangle because of course I wouldn't be able, I'd just be looking down from the top. I wouldn't see it as a shadow or anything. So it'd just be vertical. And the same thing with this, it'd just be a vertical edge. So I wouldn't see it, okay? So the only two sides that I'd see is this side and this side here. Hopefully that makes sense. You need to get good. It's just practice. If you're not very good at it, it's just practice. Looking at loads of them and doing loads of them, and eventually you'll get it ingrained in your head and you'll get much better at it.